Cowabunga dudes, Tmnt fan Raymond here, and today I got Neca, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, Lost Years, Night Watcher Michelangelo. That is a mouthful. Anyways, here's the beautiful box art. I believe it's from a comic, and it might be drawn just specifically for this. We'll check in a minute. Here you got the basic side. This is number 19 for that giant artwork. Here's the back with some really nice photography and the premise. And here's the artwork for the boxes all put together. So he has a flap here you can open. It's a little Velcro. You can see the actual figure inside, and you can see the same one of the pictures from the back. This one, right? Never mind, it's not on the back. I lied. I'm a liar. Never mind. On the top, it just says Last Ronin. And the bottom, we got the credits for everything. Ben Bishop and Luis Antonio Delgado. You guys did an amazing job. So did Steven Mazurek. And literally everyone else on here. Props. I love this Last Ronin line so much. It is definitely a sleeper as far as my NECA collection is concerned. Because right now it's only comics. Mirage, now Last Ronin, or was two before anyways. And what's the other one? Archie. But I definitely want to get like the cartoon and the movie NECA stuff, but I just don't have money. I want to get it so bad though. There's a comic store like right down the street, and they have the musical Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I want it so bad, but I went with my mom, but they were closed, and I don't have money anyways. But I want it so bad. Anyways, yeah, let's get this open. Okay, here's the figure out of the box. First thing to notice, I had a nice weight to it, similar to the Last Ronin figure itself, which I'll be comparing it to. It's really nice sculpt. It's well painted. So far, my biggest issue is that it doesn't stand that well, but a lot of Turtles figures don't stand that well anyways, because of weird proportions and big shells, smaller feet. So it's not unexpected. It's just no if you don't really have that many Turtles figures. As you can see, I do have a lot. Anyways, so we'll go over the accessories first. First off, it comes with an extra head. This one has more of an open mouth, angry look, and this one's still angry, but its mouth is closed. Yeah. Comes with two nunchucks on real chains, which is standard for more expensive Turtles figures these days. It's well painted, well detailed. It has like a little wrap to it. I don't know how well you can see that. Come on. Yeah. All the stuff on my phone screen. Comes with two extra set of hands, gripping hands, and these open hands. Then on him right now are his closed fist hands. So he hold these well. Oh yeah, really easy to get in there. Holds them well. You actually get it in the finger. Yeah, that's really nice. With a lot of these more expensive figures, I find that the weapons are really hard to get in and out of hands, and that causes paint scratching and possible damage, which no one wants. Let's be real, no one wants that. So I'll be honest, I haven't read Lost Years, so I'm not too familiar. I've read Last Ronin, the main 5, so I know that, but I'm not familiar with this. I don't know what's happening here. Anyways, articulation is double jointed at the neck. You can see you can go boom and all the way around. It has the shoulders stopped here due to this whole extra, and this twist, it could go all the way around if it weren't. Oh, it can go all the way around, just not that way. It's double jointed at the elbow, and then swivel and bend at the wrist. Of course, that's that removable hand. Nothing necessary. Whether there's an ab crunch, but it is of course hindered by the turtle shell, though it does have a nice little flappage to it. There's a swivel at the legs, also is up and down, but again it's hindered. It's double jointed at the knee, if I can show you that. And then also this knee pad isn't connected to anything, as you can see. You can turn that all the way around if you wanted to. So that's nice to know. If you're a big customizer, you don't have to keep the knee pad on there for painting or whatever. It comes off unlike any other turtle figure I've ever had, actually. So that's nice. There's also a swivel at the knee. And then the ankle has up and down, as long as also a swivel. I'm not forcing it too heavy. If you watch my Power Rangers channel and you've seen my Muga review, you know why I don't push it anymore. Hold on, I moved his leg. There we go. Oh, yeah, as you can see, he has a little trouble standing here, which is fine. Okay. And then he has 2 holsters up here for his nunchucks. So let's put that in there and see how well that fits. Come on, go in there. Okay, so it's not that bad. And then that pulls out fairly easy. I'm assuming it'd be the same for the other side. Yeah, just really nice detail all around. I love these Last Ronin figures and how well they capture the art style, especially with this one. With the regular Last Ronin, it's a really awesome figure, but I don't know that it captured the art style completely. This does. All I can think of is Last Ronin looking at this. Like with the other one, I can picture a live action. I'm gonna try to switch out the hands. So just okay, not that bad. But now putting a hand in, that can be really troublesome sometimes. You can see that's how that works if you don't have a figure like that. Let's see. That's really easy. Thank you. A lot of times with these more expensive figures, the hands are hard to get in and out, and you feel like you're gonna break it, and then it turns out you're not pushing it enough or pulling enough, and it just gets really weird because you don't want to break the figure because it's upwards of $40 most of the time. You know, in my head, I'm picturing the SH figurettes right now. Their Power Rangers / Sentai stuff is $60, and that stuff is not durable at all. My Shinken Red came broken. That was 5 years ago, and it's still broken. I haven't been able to fix it, and I've been trying for 5 years. And I just gotta order another one sometime when I have the pizza dough. Okay. See, there's a nice pose like that. I am a little scared to change out the head. And I frankly like this head better, but of course for this review, I gotta show you how that works. So I'd imagine you just tug on it, of course, carefully, but also with some pressure. I like to twist figures as I pull them, but with, this bandana movement. Add that to the articulation. Does the other one have that too? It does, okay. I think this one might have got bent in the packing or something, because I don't know why it's moving like that. See that? What is this? Oh, it was like glue or something. Don't stop focusing on the outsiders. I know it's an amazing book. It's like something on there. That's a shame. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. But that's hard. It's what makes it really hard is this whole like hoodie he has. If that wasn't there, I'd have much more room to try to take this off. Okay, I guess I can't show it for review. Sorry about that, but you can just picture that head on there. Something like that. It's the same concept as the hands. I'm sure most people watching this review have a figure like this already. Alright, let's do some comparison time. First of all, I've been talking about it a lot. The actual Last Ronin figure. As you can see, he's taller. And obviously this is a black and white with some red. This is full color. But they don't really fit, I'll be honest. I do want to get the 4 turtles, but like the full colored ones. I would love the way those figures look, especially Leo. Oh my god, that's amazing design. Yeah. He is definitely taller. He's more lifelike, I guess. Like, the material feels more like how that material would actually feel. This is much more comic booky, which of course it's a comic book. It should. Oh. Damn, that was a really crazy crack. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I have a horrible back. Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. I had to compare the last round to this because it's the same line. And then I'll bring in my bootleg Neca Mikey figure. Obviously he's posed up right now, so let me get him straight. I don't know, because now I don't know if he's taller or not. No, he's definitely shorter. I don't have the real NECA 2008 figures. I mean, at this point, who does? But these bootlegs are literally the same mold. And then I don't have the Jim Lawson 4-pack turtles or even the individual ones. I want those figures so bad. They look so cool. Okay, let's step away from NECA. We'll go back to the 80s. Here's the storage shell Mikey because I don't have the regular release. This is a re-release. Before anyone's like, in the comments, whatever. It's a re-release. You can see he's much taller. Then for my generation here, here's my classic comparison Mikey. Original 2012. Yeah, he's also much taller. And for most people who watch these videos, I think, well, it's hard to tell. There's two types of people who watch my videos. It's either kids, whose first introduction was Mutant Mayhem, or it's adults who've been watching since the 80s. So I gotta please those two crowds with these two here. So yeah, there's Mutant Mayhem Mikey. So yeah, that's a decent size comparison. Screw it. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Here is my glorious King Jaden Shiba for anyone who watches Power Rangers. Or you could think of this as Takaru for the Sentai people, if there's anyone in this audience. There's that. Yeah. So, there's not much else to say. I think this is a great release. If anyone's even if you haven't read the comic, this is still a really cool figure to have. I'm glad to have it, and I hope to get the other 3. So, stay healthy, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.